needs to go just a little this way.
Hola, mis amores. Look how diverse we look side by side.
Are we a Benetton ad? Is Benetton still around?
Benetton?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yep. They're not.
See?
Hello. Welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion, I am Aunty Chan.
And I am Dixie Cartwright. Uncle Chan had to go into a dungeon.
But if you want to see some nasty, naughty pics, you can send him some money through his Venmo. Actually, no, I will not be showing anything of that sort because
the state won't allow it anymore. One thing I noticed on our episode last week was that I barely drank anything, so I filled it extra, and I'm gonna get through all of it. I'm determined.
Please do.
I will.
Would you chug it at the top? No. Okay.
No. Can you imagine the homosexual opinions that would come out of me and the diarrhea? So how was your week? Do you have any exciting things?
Oh, I went to DC this past weekend. Beautiful, beautiful monuments and buildings. I saw the White House.
How was Trump's White House?
Oh, God. It was kind of obnoxious because he had to leave his home, and we were just eating at a grilled cheese sandwich shop, and they made us leave the shop and move down the street because they couldn't have anyone in the vicinity because he needed grilled cheese. Because he needed to get grilled cheese. He was just walking down the street.
To be fair, whenever I travel anywhere, I also like to remove you from my vicinity.
Oh.
I just don't feel safe.
International
superstar like that. Okay, so let's go into it. So Scarlett is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Sad. And she leaves a message on the mirror, and Raja comes in, guns a-blazing, and she's like, we don't need to read this.
That's nasty.
Yeah,
that's really nasty.
It was so much foreshadowing into the rest of the episode where she was just a straight up monster.
Yeah, not caring for people's emotional
And we were very early Raja fans. This was a hard turn.
Is it the edit? If not the edit.
It can only be the edit to a certain degree. You had to supply those quotes, girl.
Yeah.
You know?
You gave them the attitude.
You gave them the attitude. You gave them the message. Oh, and then Vanjie was screaming. She's like, she's still getting in the van in the parking lot. And what did she say?
She said,
she's still
y'all making fun of Scarlett. She's still getting in the van in the parking lot there.
Turn on the TV, Scarlett. Turn on the TV. Yeah.
And then she took her wig off and did this.
She did that. Yeah. She rolled across the floor. I thought it was like hilarious.
Yes.
It was a very funny Vanjie moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we got to the mini challenge.
It was a potato sack race challenge, and
for your titties.
Titties were bouncing up and down and around.
I think my favorite moment was when Silky's titty fell out of her bra, but on the underside.
Yes.
That was very funny too.
That was just her first titty too. I think she had like backup titties.
Oh yeah. That was her real titty. Fell out the bottom, and then her backup titty fell out the top. And I was like, girl, she's got all angles covered.
Girl.
I like it.
She came prepared with a plan B.
Yeah, she really did.
She got the morning after titty.
Well, Nina West won. Nina and Suga
correct.
won. Suga got on the ground and started beating her titties, which I think is called a mammogram. I think that's what a mammogram is.
Around the age of 40, that's what you're supposed to do. Get on your knees and beat them down.
Titties.
And let your family know.
I think they're fine now.
Okay.
Yeah,
a change.
And then, I mean, the funniest part to me was that Evie couldn't do the potato sack race, but she did do the titty race. They didn't really show her all that much. I kind of wanted them to zoom out and we see all the girls hopping forward, and then she's just standing by herself going,
yeah, she's like, oh, I'm over this. Or I'm gonna be a real creep.
That would have been funny to watch, her just going. And then they announced the Farm to Runway main challenge. So they bring out burlap, corn, any other like denim, grain, beans.
Maize.
Suga starts eating everything.
Girl, this is the farmer's market of her. She's just sampling things and leaving.
Yes. I would have been like, are you kidding? We already did a make your own dress challenge. Like, I would have been so upset. I'd be like, I already survived this shit. Because I would have survived that by the skin of my teeth. Can you imagine?
Is this the third fashion challenge? Because at the ball, they had
it is.
Opening. Yeah.
It's the third challenge where they've had to make something. Oh, yeah, no.
Whew, putting them to work.
Yeah, I would have soju'd my way right out of that season. I would have immediately been pieced out.
You would have tied tulle.
I would have tied it, and I would have said, "This is good enough. My body's bursting. I'm done. Done. Okay. Then, could we just? I have a couple disclaimers. Disclaimer number 1.
You're gay.
No, I would never. Ugh, gross. I'm going to heaven. Number 1. We're filming on my iPhone 3R, so I might white out a lot. There's something, so sorry about that. We won't ever do this again.
Yeah.
Sorry about the light. Number 2, this episode to me was a moment where the producers were like, why did we make this episode 90 minutes? This could have easily been 60 minutes. What are we thinking? Because the Rue walking around the workroom was like 20 minutes. Alyssa Edwards was unnecessary. The whole...
What was that?
Ugh.
We'll get to it, but
but when Rue went around and talked to Brooklyn for like 5 minutes, and it was like, you're a design queen. Well, I'm not a design queen at home. Oh, well, you're doing really well. Well, I'm a dancer. Oh, you're a dancer. Yes, you are a dancer. Well, I want to see more of your personality. Well, I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert. I was like, oh,
well, how long did these episodes
God.
used to be?
They used to be an hour, and now
long.
they're an hour and a half.
Well, they got the VH1 budget, and the VH1 budget says, hey, you got to fill in this time slot. Think of something.
VH1, they... Once something works once, they like try to give you more and more and more. They need to calm down. Like, that's why we had 40 Rock of Loves. Like,
God.
People like to see Bret Michaels fail at love once, maybe twice. I don't want 10 seasons of Bret Michaels looking for love.
Are we gonna get 40 seasons of Drag Race?
No.
Do you think Drag Race is... Now, this is a deep meta question.
Okay.
This is outside of the episode. How many seasons of Drag Race are there left?
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
Let's guess. I would say 15 of the regular season, and maybe a few more All-Stars.
I think Rue has already died.
Yeah. Weekend at Bernie's. She's Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah.
She's uploaded to the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
They found an Android, and they downloaded that.
This is such a good example of generational thinking. I, in my mid-30s, was like, it has to be Weekend at Bernie's. Somebody is animating her corpse with their own hands because that's what technology is. You, in your mid-20s, was like, the cloud.
The cloud. It's uploaded to the cloud, and a robot downloaded it, and now they are operating
I
through
love that we're
memory.
intergenerational.
See?
That's so sweet.
Diversity matters.
Diversity, girls.
And at this point, if you listen closely to all of the new promos, it's RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, and it's because they're cutting up old RuPaul dialogue and fusing it with RuPaul saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it TikTok? Are we running out of time?
I think
It makes me nervous. Can we say these things? Is
Yeah,
it going
we
to jeopardize
can.
our careers?
Oh yeah, all our huge careers. I'm just gonna say it. I think she went down with Aaliyah. Rock the boat, rock the boat.
Did Aaliyah go down in a plane?
Yes. Okay. Do you not know this story? Oh, this
No.
will be my death story for this episode.
Here we go.
Okay.
She knows Aaliyah now.
All right.
Go ahead.
So Aaliyah, I think I was in high school. Aaliyah went to the Bahamas to film the music video for "Rock the Boat, Rock the Boat, Work the Middle, Work the Middle,
Rock the boat.
Change positions, change." Anyway, so she filmed on like this boat, and then they took a private plane back. And then they wanted to take all of their equipment with them, but it was too heavy for the plane. And somebody was like, "It's fine." And then everyone died.
Girl. She wanted to rock the boat, but she rocked the plane instead.
She changed positions
Woo!
from alive to dead. The biggest moment of Rue walking around was with Plastique.
Whew.
Do you want to break that down?
Sure. Plastique has emotional baggage. And that emotional baggage is coming from a conservative Vietnamese traditional family. And I can relate. My parents don't know that I do drag to the extent that I do it. They think that my drag is, oh, he's doing comedy dressed up as a lady. It's funny. He's making fun of women. It's funny.
Isn't that what you do?
Yeah. But you can't tell them, oh, I'm
I'm having sex with my
gender.
Uber driver in drag.
I'm making money as a drag queen. Well, if they learn that, I'm not making money.
Are you making money for that?
No.
Oh.
I don't know why I just said that.
I got tipped $1.99 and a few more dollars.
I got tipped 99 cents again.
Yeah, I got tipped that too. I think it's because you
The same
mentioned
99
it.
cents.
Oh my god, this whiting out is bothering me.
Is
I'm
it?
So
It's stressing
sorry.
you.
It is stressing me out.
Oh.
I just know as like a viewer, this must be so annoying to watch. I'm so sorry.
They're not cinematographers, and if you are,
make a movie.
There was this really weird interaction with "I Am Your New Mommy" that kind of disturbed me.
I am your new mommy. Exactly.
You tell me what you think.
It was. Here's my deal. It's like I don't want to take away from Plastique's experience. Like we, as a community of queer people, drag queens,
Vietnamese,
what have you, Vietnamese women, but like we all have very similar stories with our families and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was, I mean, I don't know.
It's an important story to hear, though. I think part of the show is pulling in those people who are still under the covers, that are living through temporal. Is that a word?
I don't know. I'm not actually Vietnamese.
Oh, okay. These young kids that are hiding under their blankets watching Drag Race, hiding from their conservative parents. But when they hear that storyline, they feel that there is an escape and they just have to wait for the right time. You know, we may get viewers out there that watch this show that are hiding under covers.
Yeah.
And hi, hello.
You're absolutely right. This story is important, and there are younger kids who are going through it right now. And like, to take yourself back to that moment when it was the scariest thing in the world to imagine your parents knowing like what you actually did, thought, wanted to be. Yeah.
This show knows what it's doing.
New Mommy was a pretty funny way to say it.
It's a great meme now. People are editing RuPaul as a green screen, and it's showing just Plastique hugging a green screen, and like the producers trying to work their way around.
I like the one that was like Coraline's mom.
Yes.
And then T-Rex posted one where it was like, "You're my new Emmy."
You're my new Emmy now.
Yeah,
Right.
And then Raja.
Oh God.
Raja was like, you know what would make this moment so much better? If I shit on it. It got so much worse. But that was really like where I was like, that's where we all just turned on her. We were like, no more.
Are you an empathetic person?
No.
Okay.
For the longest time, I kept taking that test on the internet, like find out if you're a sociopath, because I worried I didn't do well with empathy.
Do you know your language of love?
Yeah.
What is it?
Quality time.
Oh.
And gifts.
Oh, money.
Mm-hmm. What's your language of love?
Mine is physical touch and quality time. I like to hold hands.
The rest of it, it was just them walking around and then like starting the whole like, Vanjie said, you know, she'd send Evie home because Evie was right about her silhouette, but it kind of hurt her feelings. Silky said she'd send Evie home, and then when they got to Evie, she said she'd send Silky home. So it's just them like setting up Untucked. It kind of felt like, you know, like everyone, like Evie versus Silky and Vanjie. I'm here for it because I enjoy, you know, drama.
So fiery, the two of them.
But it was so long. It was such a long setup. I was like, we don't need a long setup for Untucked.
No, you know what we need to do? We need to get like their natal birth chart. Just as, are you a believer in the astrology?
I don't believe in a lot. I believe
of
in
anything.
No, I believe in Jesus' salvation.
Okay.
And I believe in Valtrex. It clears me up in 2 days, and then I'm right back on the saddle.
Well, for our astrological fans out there, what is your sign?
Oh, I'm a Leo. I'm a fire.
Mommy. Big mommy.
Yeah.
I'm a Saggy. We tend to get the attention unprovoked and retain that attention. And we enjoy the attention. I don't know why.
Yeah. Leos are like confident and selfish and attention seeking.
Well, look at that. I think we are compatible then.
I think so.
Clink.
I think so. Very much so. Then we had Alyssa Edwards, and I
You
literally
wrote down waste of time. What was this challenge? Show me personality.
The challenge was make a dress out of burlap, basically.
Girl.
And then Alyssa Edwards shows up for no reason. And do not get me wrong. I will watch Alyssa Edwards do anything. I think she is one of the most entertaining people in the entire world. However, I don't believe in using the talent of Alyssa Edwards as filler for a VH1 show.
Do you think it was filler?
Yes.
You think the personality
there was no reason.
Training was
There was
filler?
no reason. No, it wasn't personality training. It was how to walk down a runway. They've been doing that for 6 episodes now. So they bring out all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Then she's like, surprise, surprise, we're actually going to learn a hoedown dance that is going to kick off the runway.
Mm-hmm.
For no reason. They're just going to do it. And then they don't even show Alyssa teaching the hoedown dance.
Oh, true. Now, allow me to be the devil's advocate.
Okay.
Allow me to say this.
You are wearing Prada.
You're in the producer's room. And the producer says, it's a design challenge, and we want the design queen to win this week. But what do design queens traditionally lack? Personality. So let's throw in a personality portion where we train these girls how to walk with personality. Now, is it a waste of time? Sure. Is it helping them? Maybe a little bit.
Is it helping them? Did it help Nina West with her walk?
Is it pre-written? Let me ask you this. Alyssa Edwards is related to Hoomst? Plastic Tiara. In this episode, we got a little emotional storyline from Hoomst. Plastic Tiara.
Which did upset Raja again, and I am all for Raja getting upset about people being happy and connecting emotionally. Yeah, you're right.
It's written in the stars. Some people think that this competition series.
So then we go back to the workroom the next day. Akiria has to scrap her idea of dyeing the burlap. It didn't dye.
Aww.
So she has to make something out of denim that day. And we'll get to that on the runway. And then Raja said that Plastique stole her bark, but it's fine. She's a bigger person, and she's gonna make pants instead. Now, Plastique went on Twitter and was like, girl, I mistakenly took your bark, and when you told me it was your bark, I ripped it off my garment and I gave it back to you. That's not stealing, that's a mistake. And then Brooklyn gave me bark, and Raja's like, no, you stole it. And she's like, no, I didn't know. And she's like, even if you didn't know, that's still stealing. And they went back and forth, and it still made Raja look bad.
What's Twitter?
Then we get to the runway, and we have guest judges, some random model, and Candy from the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Wasn't that fun?
So excited to see her. I'm a huge Real Housewives
Candy.
person. Yeah. Ooh,
Riley.
I don't know. Riley. It's a Watch What Crappens reference. RuPaul walks out, and then they are like, all right, here's the hoedown portion. I like to call it the time-filling hoedown. It's so awkward to watch. There's no reason for it. You can hear people awkwardly giggling, like trying to participate. And Candy, I think even at one point was like, well, all right. Like, even Candy was like, what
the fuck's going on this day?
It was so stupid. I'm sorry. Such a waste of time.
Wow, you really thought this episode was
a waste of my time.
Ooh.
Girl, I've got things to do, okay? I have a house that I live in. I have
children to feed.
I have children to feed. I had sex with my boyfriend twice this week.
Girl, you busy.
I gotta put this pussy on ice.
You took it too far there.
I can't say pussy.
You can't say pussy.
On ice.
Pussy on ice? Now that's the show I would see.
Yeah, Disney on Ice, that's for the children. Pussy on Ice, sign me up.
Girl, did you see that black hole that opened up this week?
Which one?
The one in the sky.
Oh, no.
Oh, she was on Grindr.
So my straight twin brother, he's a preacher in Florida. he was like reading an article that had all the funny tweets about the black hole, and this guy posted a Grindr screenshot, and this guy was like, "Can I have a pic of your hole?" And then the guy sent a picture of the black hole, and my brother sent me, my straight preacher brother sent me a message and was like, "Is this a gay thing? I need to know. Do guys really send other guys pictures of their butthole?" And I said, "Yeah, I think pictures of penises and butts are more common, but sometimes you gotta show hole." And
Show hole.
Yeah, you gotta show hole. And he thanked me, and I think he grew as a person.
I hope he judged us hard.
Dance. I hope he danced.
Dance. Okay, so let's get to the runway. Ru was wearing a sequin.
It looked like she wore the good half of Raja's monster outfit. Remember when when Evie...
Oh, yes.
It looks like Evie's, like the good half of Evie's pincushion outfit, right?
Yes.
Didn't it look like she wore half of that?
How do you feel about RuPaul's brows? I don't know. Faded brows? She's been having these brows for a while. Have they not been bothering you? They've been bothering me. Anyway.
What do you want from her brows?
I want
Strength.
her...
So Suga started... The hair was crazy to me.
Crazy good?
No. The like weird windswept, but it was like pointy. It was crazy.
Wait, it was crazy good to me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought it was amazing. Well.
Yeah. Well.
I thought it was like a little cartoon character. Ooh, I'm blowing in the wind and pumpkin seeds. Now, pumpkin seeds, I don't know.
Oh, I liked the bodice.
I like the pumpkin seeds.
I liked the bodice. I thought it was a good idea. I thought
the storyline between the wind blowing.
Yeah, that's what I didn't get was the storyline of the hair. But like, I love that she stopped eating the pumpkin seeds long enough to put them on her bodice.
Amen. Evie Oddly.
Loved the colors.
Yes, that was awesome.
Loved it.
Built around a corset, which was very clever.
I mean, with the like, what do we call them? Unconventional material challenge. The bodice, the shape of the body is never going to be perfect. It's always going to look a little boxy. It's always going to look like it could have been tighter on the body.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved the idea behind it, and I loved the color.
This girl is on fire.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Silky Ganache. I loved this one.
She was my favorite.
She was your pick.
I mean, Plastiques looked great, but I was shocked that Silky was just safe. I thought making all those beans in that pattern look like sequins, and then the cape, like she's from Fruit Beverly Hills. I loved.
And then she put the little feathers on top of her headpiece.
I
her
loved
makeup
it.
Was
I was shocked that she.
I just saw the shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is everything. Okay. Silky Stan. Oh, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn looked great.
Denim.
She always looks great on a design challenge. She's won the last two.
Chloe, she had a big bag. Her booty was out.
Her booty was
gorgeous booty.
Gorgeous booty. Gorgeous back.
Gorgeous backside.
Gorgeous back.
Oh, and then the other denim look.
I didn't hate it.
Akira.
I didn't understand why Akira got so much shit. I get that it looked like she was a little tense with her shoulders up so high. But wouldn't you be tense?
I don't like it at all.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's because we can see the inside of the fabric, and that makes it look really cheap. That's such a... Let me see if I can see the inside of the other fabrics. Yeah, that's what it was. It's the sleeves that like were flowy. You can see like the other side of the fabric, which is like the wrong side of the fabric. I just didn't want to see that. The wig was... The wig front... I mean, I'm not one to talk about what a nice wig looks like, but that was...
I didn't mind it at all. Okay.
Oh, God.
Raja. The pants were a great idea. They were also very similar to her bone collector look when she made pants. So her saying, who would have thought to make pants? You, Raja.
Oh.
You would have thought that.
Oh.
But they were splitting down the side, which is rough. I loved the ponytail that she made out of the green.
That was really cute.
That was cute, although it fell
Her
off.
makeup was gorgeous. Yep. The accessories were exquisite. What is that? Lettuce?
It's like parsley or something.
Oh my God. This challenge was so interesting.
Vanjie, surprised she was safe with that, to be honest.
I agree.
Yeah,
I thought she'd be in the bottom.
The dimension of the skirt was so bizarre. It looked like a diaper. It looked like she ran out of burlap, and we saw that room was filled with burlap.
Girl, I don't understand what the torso piece is supposed to be. This skirt has a very strange shape.
And I love the hair, and I love the hat.
You do?
I do.
Plastic tiara.
Plastic, gorgeous.
Whoa!
I mean, she took literal garbage or literal Sugar's lunch, and she made couture.
She made couture, high fashion. Very, I'm gonna pretend like I know what I'm talking about. It's very Mugler, very... Remember when RuPaul says something? It reminds me of Brooke Shields' magazine cover from the 1984 novel George
very
Orwell.
Massimo.
Nina West. Giving you the best of Nina West. I liked it. Oh, you didn't like it?
I agreed with the judges about the bottom. Look at the bottom. It looks like a saggy pair of shorts. The top I love. Maybe she ran out of time or she ran out of confidence because the judges were so big on her like changing the bottom shape. I think maybe she got in her own head. The weirdest part for me, which she did acknowledge on Twitter, was her stomp, stomp, stomp down the runway. Do you remember that?
Did she
stomped.
She stomped?
She stomped.
The yard?
I wish I could show you what my feet are doing, but I'm not.
They're
wearing
stomping.
pants. She stomped down the runway in the most bizarre way. It was crazy.
That was that personality showing.
That was her attempt at a personality, I guess. She has a lot of personality. She didn't need to stomp.
Exactly. So,
okay.
The bottom of the week.
So, okay. So, we had, the bottom was Akira, Raja, and Nina. The top, Evie, Brooklyn, and Plastique.
Surprising that Nina was in the bottom over Vanjie, but, you know.
You know what?
Or was Vanjie
I'll agree with you.
You agree?
I'll agree with you.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you.
Nina's costume took a lot more construction.
Yeah, I think Nina showed a lot of construction and a lot of potential. And I don't think Vanjie showed either. I'll agree with you.
Wow, look at that. We do get along.
We do have homosexual opinions that are similar. So the top winner was Plastique, which I think we all agree with. I think Silky should have been the top 3.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. I would have knocked probably Brooklyn out and put Silky in there.
They really brought costumes. I can't believe they made those
They all
costumes.
Look, yeah, I know. I mean, I love Brooklyn's costume. I thought it was beautifully draped. I loved it. And then Nina's safe, and Akira and Raja have to lip sync.
Yes.
The lip sync was fine.
Yeah.
I love seeing Akira do anything. I'm such a strong fan.
I stand.
Super stan. In my
Why do you
opinion,
gotta say it like that? Stan.
I gotta stan.
Do you know what the kids mean when they say stan?
Yeah, they mean sturdy fan. Like a fan that's gonna stay planted.
No matter how high the wind speed
They're
is.
never gonna leave you.
It.
What does stan mean?
It's just like a super fan. That's it. I don't know where's the T come from. What is the T?
What is the T?
Oh, where's the T?
What is the T? Where's the T?
Oh, where's the T? It's at Queen.
Oh, okay.
You go to Queen, they rollin'. What does that mean?
That's E.
H.
I would never do drugs, let me tell you. But if I ever tried it, I would definitely not try it when Queen is ending, and then you're on the sidewalk looking for a cab, rolling your balls off. I would never do that.
That sounds like...
That sounds awful, and it sounds like something you would
story
only
for a different
do
white
once.
woman.
Yes, you would only do once.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I don't know why I'm sorry, because that didn't happen to you.
Yeah, nope. The lip sync was fine. Raja's hair flew off. So
I
it
need
was
love right now, sorry.
pretty. No, I like it. Such
Love language.
And Raja went home.
And Raja went home. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
She's been a bitter baby.
Yeah, her Untucked moment where she tried to yell at Plastique for having all of these emotional moments, and then Plastique comforting her in some way. that spoke a lot of Plastique's character.
Can we chit-chat a little bit about all the chaos and all the evil energy that Emmy-winning episode of Untucked provided?
Yeah, so, you know, they're really setting up the Silky versus Evie thing, which I liked a lot. I did not see the Vanjie thing coming. And Evie got very defensive about Vanjie, and I will say I did love seeing Vanjie scream, even louder than her talking heads. I did enjoy that.
That throat is working overtime.
But she did say, she was like, I thought we were better friends than this. I thought you would know why I said your name. So, I think it'll all blow over.
Ooh.
But I think the Sylvie Evie thing is here to stay.
Girl.
Silky Evie thing.
You thought eating all that food would be able to hold down that alcohol? Nope. They went off.
They went off. And Brooklyn built her pillow fort,
Mm-hmm.
which I think should be something she works into a tour sometime.
She should.
It was very funny to me. And, yeah, I think Plastique trying to be nice to Raja was weird, and I loved it.
I bet in Raja's mind, she must have been like, oh, this bitch crazy.
I bet in her mind she was like, my story producer told me to do this, and now she's not participating. What do I do? You could tell she kind of short-circuited. She was like, what?
I'm going home this week.
I guess I'm leaving. Yeah, it was weird. It was super weird.
Ooh, new character.
I think if we found out that Raja was like a robot that was breaking down, I feel like we'd like her more.
You think
don't
she's more
need to
relatable
be,
if she were robot?
Total monster.
I'm robot.
I was built that way. Okay, so that was it.
Well, that's the episode. Were you pleased? No.
No, I wasn't, and it's because it's too much filler.
No, I did not like it. It was a waste of time. I think they're
It was
losing...
very sugar light though, and I liked that.
Sugar light.
It was sugar light.
You didn't want to see more sugar?
It was sugar free.
Honey.
Honey,
I didn't hear one honey
living
this
for this
episode.
food. I was living for this food.
Oh, wait.
I couldn't stop eating the snap peas.
Honey, when I saw the pumpkin seeds, I better stop before I put all you
Girl,
on my
I love this outfit so much. I literally ate it up,
honey, I am giving you windswept pumpkin hell.
Okay, so next week is Snatch Game at Sea.
Oh, shit.
They took
Is
Snatch
it?
Game and they put it on a boat.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not.
I didn't even stick around to see that preview.
Yeah, Snatch Game at Sea.
Why are they torturing these women?
Well, didn't they do All Stars? They did Snatch Game of Love.
Bachelorette.
Yeah, they were like, let's take Snatch Game and make it worse. This time they said, let's make it worse, but on a boat.
Woo!
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
The buffoonery.
So favorite comment of the week by far. Can you pull up who was the woman who made the drawing of us?
Oh my goodness.
So the favorite comment of the week by far was this animator created an IMHO animation and left it in our comments.
Linsbot on Instagram, Lindsay Collins.
Thank you so much. It is the cutest thing in the world. If we, well, I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Oh, okay, that's better.
If we ever make merch, it will definitely be that drawing, and you will make nothing.
Look at that wig, look at that wig. When you wear a wig that nice, where'd you go?
Bitch, I wore it last week! I was the only one in drag last week.
You're right.
Everyone, that's the second favorite comment of the week, was everyone, like, jerking off over you.
Everyone wanted Uncle Chan back.
They should see you in person.
Oh, it
it's
should
a
be
much
lazy
different
work.
experience.
Mm.
Okay, also, I just want to, again, apologize. I'm so sorry for the weird lighting. We will not use my phone again.
Oh, girl. The kids get what they get.
They're just,
Okay.
So, is there anything else?
There's nothing else to say. Okay.
All right, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Ugh.